In the heart of West Africa during the 1980s, a young soldier emerged with a vision unlike any other. His name was Thomas Sankara, often called Africa's Che Guevara. Before his rise, Burkina Faso, then known as Upper Volta, was one of the poorest nations in the world, struggling under famine, foreign debt, and political instability. On August 4, 1983, at just 33 years old, Captain Sankara seized power in a popular coup. But unlike other military rulers of the time, he sought not personal wealth, but to redefine what true independence meant for his people. One of his first acts was to rename the country from Upper Volta to Burkina Faso, the land of upright people. It was more than a name. It was a declaration of dignity and self-reliance. Sankara embodied this spirit himself. He sold off the government's fleet of Mercedes cars, replacing them with modest Renault 5 South. He cut his own salary, banned luxury perks for ministers, and even encouraged them to ride bicycles. He lived simply, showing by example that leadership was a duty of service, not privilege. In just 4 years, his government launched sweeping reforms that transformed the nation. He oversaw a mass vaccination campaign that saved the lives of over 2.5 million children from diseases like measles and meningitis. He built schools across the country and pushed literacy rates higher than ever before. For women, he was a revolutionary, outlawing forced marriages, promoting female education, and appointing women to leadership positions. He declared boldly, the revolution and women's liberation go together. We cannot talk of liberation without the liberation of women. Sankara also championed the environment and self-reliance. He initiated nationwide tree planting drives to fight desertification, urged people to consume local goods, and resisted dependency on foreign aid. His belief was clear: he who feeds you, controls you. These policies made him a hero to ordinary people, but also a threat to foreign powers and elites who benefited from the old order. His criticism of Western governments, the IMF, and neo-colonial exploitation isolated him internationally and created enemies within his own administration. On October 15, 1987, tragedy struck. Thomas Sankara was assassinated in a coup led by his former ally Blaise Compaoré. At only 37 years old, the man who dreamed of a new Africa was silenced. His body was hastily buried, and many of his reforms were rolled back. Yet, though his life was cut short, his ideas refused to die. Across Burkina Faso, murals of Sankara stand as symbols of resistance, and generations of young activists continue to chant his name in protests against corruption and oppression. Today, Thomas Sankara remains an icon of integrity, courage, and hope. His vision of dignity, self-reliance, and justice still resonates across Africa and beyond. He once said, "While revolutionaries as individuals can be murdered, you cannot kill ideas." More than 3 decades after his death, his ideas live on, proving that Thomas Sankara's legacy is eternal.